Good evening. My name is Jake Robertson, and I'm going to talk to you tonight about motivational and morale issues facing corporations today. Now, my corporation is called Meijer, and Meijer is a retail grocery corporation. These issues I'm going to be talking about, both motivational and morale, aren't just limited to Meijer. They spread across every corporation and every industry. Now, you may not think those two things, motivation and morale, will go hand in hand. However, you're going to see over the next few minutes that both their causes and the remedies are actually quite similar. Let's start with motivation. According to published motivator Mary Foster, motivation issues in the workplace can stem from many things. One of the top contributors is lack of new work. What's new work? Let me give you an example. I have a produce department in my store, and I have full-time employees that work 40 hours a week, 5 days a week. They do the exact same job day after day after day, with the same tasks, the same routine, and a lot of them have been doing this more than 20 years. Now they are less motivated to do any more, and now they do just the bare minimum to get by. So how do we fix that? Well, here's where the new work comes in. I can take that person in produce, I can put them over in bakery, I can put them in deli, I can make them a cashier, just for a little while. And I can break up that monotony of what they're doing. This, among other things, can give them a little bit more self-worth. It means to say that, oh, I'm bringing more to the table for this company than just my piece over here in produce. I can do more things. A nice incentive of that is more hours. And what's the biggest motivator nowadays than more money? There is one more remedy for this, but we're going to wait for later. We get to the next issue. Let's move on to morale. Morale issues, according to Business Daily Journal author Lisa Schoolcraft, morale issues can be seen miles away if you're watching closely enough. The biggest contributor to morale issues is lack of communication between leadership and non-leadership. That rumor mill starts churning. Whispers, people knowing half of information. And what's that do? That gets people hostile. It gets people negative. And I will tell you from personal experience that the quickest way to ruin a retail grocery establishment is to have team members with negative attitudes. 90% of that business is customer service. And if your customers are being treated negatively, that's not very good at all. So how do we fix those morale issues? Well, it seems simple. Communication. At Meijer, we have an open door policy. And that open door policy states that at any time, a team member can come into a team leader, like myself, or the store director's office, and sit down and talk to them about the troubles that they're having. What troubles they're having in their department, ways that they might be able to fix it. And just that simple airing out of those feelings makes morale increase a little bit. What else can we do? Well, team leaders make it a point to have lunch with their team members, have breaks with them, to sit down, talk to them. And not about work, about other things than work. Did you catch TV last night, whatever was on TV? Did you catch the sporting event? Make them feel like everyone's on the same playing field, because at the end of the day we are. And it makes it more cohesive atmosphere, and that also brings up morale. Now here's where that other thing for motivation comes in, the other remedy, because it's a remedy here too. A positive attitude. Simply having a positive attitude, going to work and saying, I'm going to be positive today. Positive attitudes are infectious. You see someone smiling, it's hard not to smile too. And just a smile alone can lift up someone else's day. These are just some of the remedies that can help motivational and morale issues. I hope you enjoyed our time together today. Have a great night. Thank you very much.